with the speed of light.
Hello beautiful Homo sapiens, it's Jimmy Fame and welcome back to my channel. Today I brought you this intergalactic space cowgirl fantasy because my pussy is out of this world. When your man hits you with "I need space," just throw this look on and take him on a wild, adventurous ride through your galaxy, just to remind him you're all the space he needs. Starting off with a primed and moisturized face, I'm going to be covering the discoloration from my facial hair using Warm Coral from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit. I'll be going over top of that using the Dior Air Flash in shade 301, spraying a generous even layer on my entire face. I'll then smooth that out using a fluffy stipple brush. I then went in with the Krylon TV paint stick in the shade Ivory over top of my facial hair area, just to add more coverage. And then blended that out using a brush as well. And hit it with the Air Flash one more time. This time blending it out with a damp beauty blender. I then took the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer in shade Medium 1 Custard using a small concealer brush underneath the bags of my eyes. And smoothly blended that out using my beauty blender. To contour, I used the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation Stick in the shade 178. Blending that out with a beauty blender and adding some color back into my face. Using a MAC powder puff, I then set everything in place with the RCMA colorless powder. I then dabbed some RCMA powder underneath the bags of my eyes using a Cosmetic wedge. I primed my entire eyelid using the NARS Custard Concealer. For eyeshadows, I'll be using the Lorac Pro Palette 2. I started off with the shade Buff over top my entire eyelid. I then went in with the shade Cool Gray and I started focusing mainly on my crease, really taking the time to blend this shadow out. I then took the shade Charcoal using a small blending brush and really focused this shade over top of my crease line. Using a clean blending brush, I just started blending these two shades for a smoother gradient. If you haven't already noticed, I don't have any eyebrows because aliens don't have eyebrows, so I took the shade Snow and added some highlight eyebrows. I then took a flat brush and went into the black shade and went over top of my crease one more time. And I then cut my eyelid with the NARS concealer. I then packed the shade Silver on the inner corners of my eyes. Now using the NYX white liquid eyeliner, I went over top of my dark gradient, right underneath my eyebrows, and added a line. Then I connected that to my lower lash line. I then took the Stila Glitter Liquid Eyeshadow in shade Diamond Dust. Oh my god, this stuff is literally like sex in a bottle. But anyways, I went over top of my cut crease with that, not necessarily touching the inner corners. And taking a small detail eyeliner brush, I took that up underneath my lower eyeliner line. I highly recommend you really give these liquids time to dry. I then smudged some charcoal underneath my waterline. And of course, for highlight, I'll be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonchild palette, and I went in with the shade Star and took that in the shallow of my cheekbones just to give me a little sparkle glitter gray alien moment. And then using a fan brush, I took it over top of my cheekbones to definitely give me that pop of highlight alien skin. Don't forget to take it down the bridge of your nose, and I did that using my finger just because it's an easier application. I found these really cool temporary cosmetic tattoos from a company called Mr. Kate. These are basically beauty marks that you can add to any makeup look, and they're super easy to apply. You apply them just like you would any temporary regular tattoo, and you wear these over makeup and they actually stay on super good. I then added these LED eyelashes because what is a space traveler without technology? To add some detail, I then connected some of these beauty marks to make it look like I have the constellations on my face. For lips, I used the shade Healthy from the MAC Future Forward collection. This is a beautiful gray shade. To complete the look, I threw on my breastplates from a company named Boobs for Queens. My wig is from Webster's Wigs in the style Alexis in the shade Rooted Steel Gray. This sickening cowboy hat is from a company called Neon Cowboys, and it actually lights up, but unfortunately it's not very noticeable with my lighting. Thank you so much for watching my video. I really hope you enjoy this look. Yeehaw!